you run around like the HDB block area?
Yeah.
HDB also you run around. Where?
Okay.
Welcome to Mothership Hits the Streets. Sembawang Town Council sealing off void decks to stop kids from playing has been a hot topic. Some people say it's a noise nuisance, while others think that kids shouldn't be stopped. Today, Mothership hits the streets to find out what Singaporeans think. Let's go. So do you guys play under your void deck? What games or sports do you play?
I played football under HDBs last time.
We usually play in a football court or in the field.
As a kid, I used to play soccer and play games under the void deck.
It was different types of games, of course, soccer, catching, tag, hide and seek.
Playing soccer at the void deck lah, because it's a very small neighborhood. We get together, we go together and whatnot. So it forms a very strong kampung spirit there. So with all the different beliefs and religion as well.
Do you think that kids should be playing in the void deck area?
It's okay for them. To me, I think we need to be more understanding. Kids, let them be. Don't distract them.
It depends. Right now, the place where I live has a lot of elder folks living in it, so definitely there are certain noise pollution.
I still feel that the kids should be allowed to play it as long as they don't cause a nuisance.
Do you think it's like very disruptive or noisy if kids actually play downstairs?
I think it's more a problem for those who live very closer to the void deck.
I just feel that they should also understand that there's little kids in the area, there's elderly people. Too bad lah, they gotta suck thumb,
It's not their fault lah. We are noisy, then like people trying to sleep and all.
We are supposed to know the time we are supposed to play and know not to make that much noise when playing.
It's a two-sided thing actually. On the one hand, we empathize with the children to have a place to play. Then on the other hand, when they get too excited and they, typically scream, that one is really at a very high decibel and then it irritates people. So I can empathize on both sides, but I think it has reached a stage whereby there's no limit to the screaming and all that.
Recently, there's some places that put up railings to prevent kids from playing. How do you feel about that?
I think it's kind of sad because usually for those who play under blocks will create very fun memories and would usually remember that memories until they're very, very old.
I think if that's the case, perhaps we need to understand what causes it to happen. Being a dweller myself, I can understand. The dwellers are there all the time. They need the peace and privacy to be there. So these children one day may grow up and do other things. So they got other outlets. So for them, they probably have to find other places. It's the right move.
It has its pros and cons. So I guess its pros will be reduce the noise level. If the kids are playing soccer or ball game, then it will avoid the ball from hitting the passerbys and stuff like that. But I guess for the cons, it will be the kids will just be cooped at home, be dependent on their phones, which may not be a good thing in terms of social interactions for the kids.
Do you run around the HDB block area?
HDB also you run around. Where?
You hang out with your friends there?
No.
No, just stay by yourself.
Okay.
How do you think there can be a mutual understanding and respect between neighbors in this case?
Maybe certain timings should be in effect for them. No noise or no playing at the corridors or wherever, footpath or void decks. Safety officers should just be patrolling regularly. Maybe talk to the kids, try to understand them also. A two-way communication should be happening lah.
If it's very noisy, they can implement something to at least reduce all this, but not till the extent to build railings. Railings is harsh really. Maybe the kids nowadays, they should also have this kind of beautiful childhood memories for them.
Maybe just have to educate the kids. When there's old folks around, just like these old folks, just be careful. Don't knock on them.
Nowadays, there's a lot of people complaining about this and that. To save up times and inconvenience, I think people should just go to community center or places that are special for playing football or anything.
Okay, so now we know what Singaporeans think, whether they're for or against kids playing in the void deck. Let us know what you think in the comments.